I really don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. Well, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
Charlie Brown, did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game? Never been able to keep a kite in the air? Never won a game of checkers? And never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It truly is a dog's life. A life full of challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face, Linus. Notice how there's failure written all over it. Study it carefully, Linus. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in his eyes? Yes, I would say this is the finest example of a failure face you're liable to see in a long while.
Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is, how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear and the sun is so bright. How can anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late.
You're a good man, Charlie.
interested people. I must admit, however, I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here, alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. And then there's the night, too. Lying there and thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And all those hours in between when I do all those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Well, I guess I better see what I got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a good job of painting these benches. There's that cute little redheaded girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she'd do if I went over there and asked if I could sit and have lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty place next to her on the bench. So there's no reason why I can't just go over and sit there. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward she probably wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No wonder that you're thinking of that other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was a very light blue one and had a design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember.
Something like this. The skirt went out like this, and it had puffy sleeves, and the sash like this.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yes, well that was the dress I was wearing last week when I saw it.
Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. If that little redheaded girl is looking at me with this stupid bag over my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, then maybe I can take it off quickly and she'd never notice it. On the other hand, I can't tell if she's looking or not until I take it off. Then again, if I never take it off, I'll never have to know if she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, one more lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy gives up easily.
Do you know something, Schroeder? I think the way you played the piano marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Patty. But I think that a man can come closer to it by directing the forces of his life to a single goal that he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't really a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing, with a nice dress and nice slippers in a big ballroom, along with my naturally curly hair.
Uh-huh.
But I guess that's kind of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, well, we all have our own little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. There's one I've had myself for years, only I've never told anyone.
What? You can tell me.
Oh, no, it's not the sort of thing I should tell. No, I don't think I should.
Come on, please. I won't tell anybody. Please.
Well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be real athletic so that everyone would call me Flash. I'd like to be so good at everything that all around school I'd be known as Flash.
Hey, Patty! Listen to this one!
What's the matter, Violet?
I don't know. I was jumping rope, and everything was fine. And suddenly it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He's always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
Give me back my body, blockhead!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hi there, fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you are so adorable.
Okay, Snoopy, get back on your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me,
to come over here and sit next to me. I think I'll ask her to sit by me, and then I think I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just such little hope for advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. I think I'll play a little trick on you. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand that today is April Fool's Day. You're sure now? I want to be absolutely certain that you understand. Okay. Guess what, Charlie Brown? That little red-headed girl is sitting right over there, and she wants you to give her a big hug and kiss.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, this is fantastic.
April Fools! That's just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Hey, Snoopy! Do you see the stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, cannot be less interested.
I got it! I got it!
Yeah! You give me my blanket!
No! I've got it and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to help you break this disgusting habit.
Apparently you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles or building model trains or collecting old telephones or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And this is good, for it helps these men to deal with their everyday problems. Now, I feel that it is going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and give it a good yank! Surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. La 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 la, my blanket and me.
Would you look at that? There's my little baby brother Linus with his little baby blanket.
Look, there's your little brother with his silly little blanket.
Well, you know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just a self-reliant task before. And as a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it Don't ever let me do that again!
You are a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, well I know it. I'll try to outgrow it, but meanwhile, it's my blanket.
And me. And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
Linus? Do you know what I intend? I intend to be queen. When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was. And I'm going to live in a big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out in my coach, all the people will wave.
Lucy!
All the people will wave, and I will shout at them.
Well, Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Well, yes, I'm quite sure a person can only become a queen by being born into the royal family of the correct lineage, so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I'm sorry, but I can't think of any possible way that you could ever become queen.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace, where I will wear my crown in swimming and everything. All the people will cheer, and I will shout at them. What? You mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This sort of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from becoming queen if she wants to be one.
Good grief.
I'm Democrat.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. A few places of well correspondence, and I'll be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, then I'll be very, very rich. Yes, I will work and work until I'm very, very rich, and I will buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
Yes, I will buy myself a queendom, and I will kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be the head queen. Now, switch channels.
Are you kidding? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you can just take over?
These 5 fingers. You see, individually they are nothing, but when I curl them together to a single unit, they become a fighting force, terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty. Why can't you guys get organized like that?
Let's see. hanger project. Well, how does anyone get a C on the coat hanger project? May I ask a question? Was I being judged on the sculpture itself? Well, if so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I being judged on my talent? Well, if so, is it fair that I be judged on something in life over which I had no control? Or was I being judged on my effort? Well, if so, then I was judged unfairly because I tried as hard as I could. Or was I being judged on how much I've actually learned about this project? Well, if so, is it not your responsibility as my teacher to transmit your knowledge to me? Should you not share my C? Oh! Well, then perhaps it's being judged on the coat hanger itself, out of which my creation was made. Well, then is that not also unfair? Am I to be judged on coat hangers used by our dry cleaning establishments to return our garments everywhere? Is this not the fault of my parents? Should they not share in my C? Thank you, Miss Altmeyer. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Kite season is going to be here before you know it. I wonder where my kite is. Have you seen my kite anywhere?
Probably cowering in the closet.
A little more speed, a little more rope, a little more wind, a little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. A little less speed, a little more tack, a little less rise, a little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one fool kite who likes to see a little kid cry. A little less talk, a little more skill, a little less luck, a little more will. Gotta face this fellow Y2Y. Now that I see you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by. Why not fly? Wait a minute, what's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly a kite.
How are you today, Peppermint Patty?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at the animals and the birds and the fish? How about the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the stars in the sky? Are you mad at the ground and the rocks? Are you mad at the TVs and the buildings and the circuses and the roller skates and the bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Well, are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
Here, Lucy, this is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. That doesn't sound right. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, take it easy. You can do it. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas. I'd give anything if that little red-haired girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me one. Maybe she sent me a Valentine, and it's in our mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'll be crushed. But if she did send me a Valentine, then I've got to look. Hello? Hello? feels like an empty mailbox.
Big brother, I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentines, and I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentines because nobody sent you any.
I can't stand it. Look at them laughing and enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. Did I get any in return? No, not one. I did not get one single Valentine. Everybody gets Valentines but me. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. I'm so depressed. Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most of all is to just come out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Well, sure. You don't think that admitting a few superficial failings is going to do any good, do you? Well, Charlie Brown, you really have to doubt. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus,
Or
or
Lucy.
Schroeder, or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or... No, wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You're not very much of a person,
That's certain.
but yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have that distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I need.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
And that will be 5 cents, please.
Why is it I always have my drinking water in the blue dish and my supper in the red dish? One of these days I'm going to have my supper in the blue dish and my drinking water in the red dish. Life's just too short not to live it up a little.
Trevor, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? An art! Art! Art, art, art!
shining. The air is clear. Come on, let's go chase us down a big old rabbit.
Well, I get the feeling she's determined. All right, if that's what she wants, she might as well get her money's worth.
Atta boy, Snoopy. Come on, we gotta see lots of game today.
I don't even know what a rabbit smells like.
Sometimes, when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is lean your head on your arm and stare into space. Sometimes this can go on for hours. If you're unusually depressed, you may have to change arms.
Schroeder! What did you do with the picture I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
Touched my picture!
This has been a bad time for me. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. Well, if tomorrow is already today, Charlie Brown, there's no way that tomorrow could be a better day.
You're a lot of fun to have around.
Book report!
Book report!
Book report. Book report.
Peter Rabbit is the stupid book about this stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very. I like the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood, and the part where Little John jumped from the rock to the sheriff of Nottingham's back, and then Robin and everyone swung from the trees in a sudden surprise attack, and they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to the camp in the wood. The sheriff was dressed in dinner and all, but he wiggled away at the sound of the call, and the men rushed in, and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes!
In examining a work, such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressure so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting roles of farmer and humanitarian.
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is not good at all. Get a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting Fresh air and sunshine, I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Down came the staff on his head, smash, and Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash. The sheriff laughed and left him for dead, ha! But he was wrong.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Just then the arrows flew in, wing. It was the sign for the fight to begin, zing. And it looked like the sheriff would win, ha! But not for long. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits!
How did they expect us to write a book report of any quality in just 2 days?
And work up and spin it.
How can they conspire to make life so miserable and so effectively in so many
Not
ways?
to mention the extreme pressures exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
And they were very, 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 very happy to be home.
The end.
94, 95. The very, very, very end.
Amen.
A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Okay.
Here's the World War I flying ace, high above France in his Sopwith Camel, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Anti-aircraft fire, Archie used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. Red Baron has spotted me. Na 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 na, you can't judge me. Actually, tough flying aces never said nah nah. I was just got this fog. It's bad enough to have to fight the Red Baron, then to have to fly in this kind of weather. All right, Red Baron, where are you? You can't hide from me forever. Ah, the sun has broken through. I can see the woods of Mont-Saint-Denis. Ça va, bonjour. But what's this? Skyplane! I've got you this time, Red Baron. He's diving down out of the sun. He's tricked me again. I've got to run. Come on, stop it, Camel, let's go! Go, Camel, go! Go! Oh, I can't shake him. Curse you, Red Baron. Curse you and your kind. Curse you and the evil that causes all this unhappiness! Here's the World War I flying ace, back in France, in the air. He is exhausted, and yet he does not sleep, for one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday I'll get you, Red Baron!
Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it! That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave me on last week.
Why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, Sally, but I have to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No! I like it! No! That's a good philosophy. No! No! No!
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like a busy bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a busy maze on alternating days, well, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
New philosophy.
Sally, some philosophies are simple. Men does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Oh, leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in them.
Some take a lifetime. Sally, anything that only takes a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand
I
it!
can't stand it! I like it! It's like a guarantee, each new philosophy, and things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy, much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone once said that we should live each day as though it was the last day of our lives.
It's the last day. I only have 24 hours left. Someone help me.
Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
All right, gang. I want this game to be our biggest and best game of the season. And I want everyone out there playing with everything he's got.
Charlie Brown, I thought of some new strategy for us. Why don't we tell the other team they're playing a certain place, only isn't the real place, so when they show up, we will win by forfeit. That's some good strategy, eh? I don't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
The thing we have to remember is spirit and teamwork. If we all really grit our teeth and bear down, I'm sure.
The other team was trash talking to Charlie Brown, but I got even with them though. I said, "You think you're so great? Beethoven was writing symphonies at your age." That really shut him up.
I bet it did. If we really grit our teeth and bear down, I'm sure we can.
Perhaps you shouldn't be a playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
Oh, that's a great idea, Big Brother. You make a great bench manager. You could say, bench, do this, or bench, do that. Oh, and when we get to the playing field, you can even tell us where to put the bench. You could say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench there.
I can't stand it.
What's the point of our playing if we know we're going to lose? If there was even 1,000,000 to 1 chance we might win, it would make some sense.
Well, there may not be 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance. Come on, give me a T. T! Give me an E. E! Give me an A. A! Give me an M. M! What's that spell? Team!
There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win this one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was captain. same as always, but somehow we're rather disaster struck at the baseball game. Huddle up!
The bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good strong clout. Lucy, I hollered, it's coming right to ya. She caught it as easy as pie, then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Snoopy helped out by biting a runner and catching the ball in his teeth. Linus got flies from a 3rd-story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we had 4-2, no one could argue with that. And 1-1 would win us the game as I came up to bat.
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown. All right, Chuck, we're all behind you.
Which is
Sort of. I mean, all you gotta do is bear down, Chuck. Bear down. Listen, when you get to first, watch me for my signal. Got it?
No time.
Flash.
Big time. Like the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours.
2 men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered the bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Could you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
Sorry to have to say it right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. I know your crabbiness has probably become so natural to you that you're not even aware when you're being crabby. But it's true just the same. You're a very crabby person, and you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Lucy, and I hope that you take it in the spirit that it's intended. I think we should all be open to any opportunity to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was right when he said that one of the first rules for anyone in life is know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, what's Socrates got to do with it anyway? Huh? Who was she anyway? Did she ever get to be queen? Huh? Tell me that. Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? Who was Socrates anyway? Know thyself.
Hey Snoopy, you want to help me get my arm back in shape? Now watch out for this one, it's a new fastball.
Woo! Charlie Brown. Now, I'm conducting a survey, and I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Certainly, Lucy.
Well, this first question is with regards to crabbiness. On a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
Well, Lucy,
Your answers need not be signed, and all ballots will be held in the strictest confidence.
Well, still, Lucy, that's a very difficult
Well,
question to
you
answer.
have some time to think about it, or we can just go back to that question after.
I think I'd like to come back to it.
Great.
You don't mind.
This next question deals with certain characteristic traits you may have observed. With regarding personality, would you say that I was A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Now, would that be A, B, or C, Charlie Brown? What would your answer be to that? A, B, or C?
I guess I'd have to say forceful,
Forceful.
Lucy.
Well, let's put a check mark on the letter A then. Now, how would you rate my ability to get along with other people?
I think that depends a lot on what you mean by get along with other people.
You know, sparkling crowd, that sort of thing.
Do you have a place for abstention?
Fine. I'll just put a check mark at none of the above. Now, this next question deals with physical appearance. In referring to my beauty, would you say that I was stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
Well, gee, I don't know, Lucy. You look just fine.
Stunning? Wonderful. Now, I really think that we should get back to that first question, Charlie Brown. On a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as...
I remember the
Well?
question. 51?
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. I'd like to thank you very much for helping me with this survey, Charlie Brown. It's been greatly appreciated.
It was a pleasure, Lucy. Anytime. Come on, Sneaky.
Oh, wait. There is one more question. Would you answer yes or no to the following question? Is Lucy Van Pelt the sort of person that you would like as the head of your club or civic organization?
Oh, yes, Lucy, by all means.
Yes? Well then. Well, who asked you? Now, that was 51, none of the above, and well, Violet was right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, Patty,
110, C, poor, none of the above, no, and what are you going to do about the dent you put in my bicycle?
wow. Word of these surveys really gets around fast. Ooh, Linus, I'm conducting a survey, and I was just wondering if you'd like to answer a few questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Great. On a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question, Linus.
No, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, answer the question!
Look, Lucy, I know very well that if I give you any sort of honest answer to that question, you're going to slug me.
Now, Linus. A survey that is not based on honest answers is like a house that is built on a foundation of sand. Would I be spending my time to conduct this survey if I didn't expect complete candor in all of our responses? Now, promise not to slug you. What is your crabbiness rating for me?
95.
No decent person could be expected to keep her word with a rating over 90! Now, all I have to do is add these two columns together and it gives me my answer. There! I'm all done! My goodness! It's true! I'm a very crabby person. I'm a very, very crabby person and everybody knows it. I've been spreading crabbiness wherever I go. I'm a super crab. I wonder how many friends at all, or even associates. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment to everyone I meet. Where did I go wrong? How could I have been so selfish?
What's wrong, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. Don't deserve to be spoken to. Don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. No good, Linus. No good.
That's not true.
It's true, Linus. I'm no good, and there's no reason at all why I should go on living on the face of this earth.
Yes, there is.
Name one, Linus. Just give me one reason why I should go on living on the face of this earth.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother who loves you very much. Every now and then, I say the right thing.
Of course it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows that she can't be crabby anymore.
Anyone?
Where is everybody? I told them to be here.
Told him to be here.
If we don't rehearse, we can't sing in the assembly tomorrow.
Assembly tomorrow.
Frida!
Frida!
Violet!
Violet!
Patty!
Hey, give me back my pencil, you
story.
What did he say?
Quiet! Oh. Now remember, this is a mood piece. We must paint a picture using music and words. And concentrate! Remember, adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. My pencil where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Not on your
And
right.
the skies are not cloudy all day.
Hey, don't tell me what you told Patty. I'm just going to
Walking
home,
home on the range. Give me my pencil.
No!
Here
Not
in
until
the
you promise not to tell her.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of speech. Is my pencil a discouraging
No
word?
promise, no
And the
pencil.
skies are not cloudy all day.
No!
Oh, give me a lift.
Give me that pencil!
Right time it
Sing!
goes
Leisurely down the street. Ah!
where the graceful white swan goes gliding along, like a bee that sending word. An enigma.
An enigma?
That makes home on the range.
What's an enigma?
Where the deer and the antelope.
What's an enigma?
Where seldom. Hey, he still got my pencil.
Discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all. Ooh.
I've been wondering when it was when dogs first began to be regarded as man's best friend.
Probably right after the invention of cookies. My teeth are tingling again. I feel that I've just got to bite someone before sundown, or I shall go stark raving mad! And yet, I know that society frowns at such an action. So what happens? I'm stuck with tingly teeth.
Each family has a chain of command. And do you know what is lowest on that chain? Guess. It's the dog. The dog is the lowest on that chain. Do you understand me? I said, do you understand what I am saying?
They hate it when you just stare at them like that.
Hi, Linus. Where are you going?
Lucy's teaching me, Charlie Brown. She's a sister responsible for the education of her little brother, so she's teaching me. Boy, is she intelligent.
Hold on, Linus. See this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur coats, and it also gives us wool in the
Oh, I
wintertime.
never knew that before, Lucy. That's very interesting.
That's the elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree. And oh, you can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Gosh, Lucy, that's fascinating.
No, wait a minute, Lucy. I don't mean to
And
interfere,
way
but
up there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds. They make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
They run around all day, tugging and tugging on each individual seedling until it grows into a big, tall blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
oh, good grief.
That thing here, it's called a hydrant. They grow all over, but no one seems to know just how a little thing like that has so much water. You see that bird? It's called an eagle. But since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And on Christmas
I'm sorry, but I can't stand idly by and listen to you talk
And
about...
way up there, the little stars and planets, they make the rain, and it often showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, Lucy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the snow blows around and around until it looks like it's coming down, but actually, it's coming up. Snow comes up, Charlie Brown, it comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Why is Charlie Brown banging his head against that tree?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Now come along, Linus.
My stomach clock just went off. Supper time and Charlie Brown forgot to feed me. Here I lie, withering, hollow shell of a dog. There. There sits my supper dish. Empty. Oh, but that's all right. He'll remember. No furry friend comes to greet him after school, and he'll remember. And he'll rush out here, but it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left, the dry carcass of his former friend who used to love to run and play with him. So, Apple. Nothing left but the bleached puppy.
Hey, Snoopy, are you asleep or something? I've been standing out here a whole minute with your supper and you haven't even noticed. It's supper time.
Supper time? Supper time? Behold, the brimming full of meat and meal, which has been brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold, the flowing flagon, moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
There's no need for a big production. Just get down off that doghouse and eat.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper, supper time. Beat out and do that, skiddly bop diddly day. Beat out and do that, diddly that, right out and do that. Beat out and yodel load of supper time. Beep bop, ba do that, beep bop, diddly bop diddy da, diddly dee do. Do, yo supper time. Bring on the bacon, bring on the bun, bring on the barrel and take before run, 'cause it's supper, supper, super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time. Wintertime's nice with its ice and snow. Summertime's nice with a place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too, but they just can't hold a candle to my supper time. Oh yeah! Hey all you homeboys, you like that meat? Yeah! Do supper time. Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Pappy's little puppy loves everyone, 'cause it's supper, supper, super pepper
didn't you eat your meal quietly and calmly like any other normal dog?
So what's wrong with making supper time a joyous occasion? 'Cause it's supper! Supper, supper, supper! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Whoa! But somehow something seems to be missing. In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy. The little red-haired girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tying your shoe for the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream.
Knowing a secret.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Catching a firefly.
Setting him free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister.
Sharing a sandwich, getting along.
Happiness is singing together when day is through.
And happiness is those who sing with you.
Happiness
Is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Hey, Charlie Brown.
Well, you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
monologue, take one. Quiet on set. Roll.
I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or chunky monkey. I finally decided on fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone and a sugar cone. I chose the sugar cone. So what happened? I walk out and drop the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Great. And cut.
Schroeder, right? Because you're so forceful through the whole show. So when you sing it, everything has to be exactly as you say it.
Okay.
Right? What else? Snoopy song. That one song. What's the one right after that? After Jessica Schroeder's song.